think France was really hoping for us to go for it, and 3-man singles seeded, 3-man singles in the last 16, and 3 chances to go to quarterfinal, maybe 1 chance to have French against French in quarterfinal, and then everything stops, the adventure stops. So it was not so bad. Like, it was not a good mood yesterday evening.
Alright guys, welcome back to ShuttleSquad episode 46.
Hello.
Straight from a hotel room in Paris with Christo. Nice having you.
Nice to be here.
Yeah, Christo, it's a rainy day in Paris. And
as usual.
No, it was really nice the last few days.
I mean, during the year, yeah.
But maybe the weather reflects today's mood a little bit. But let's start from the beginning. Actually, we're here at the World Championships. We do a little chronological order of how the week went, and then we talk about the last match that happened yesterday. When did you get here?
I got here. I don't know the date, but it was Sunday the week before, so about 10 days, 11 days. We went to INSEP to have a full training session and a week with the national team and other players from Singapore, from India, and the last day from Thailand. So we had a good squad of players, singles, doubles, and I think we had a decent training before World Championship, and it was great to finalize the training and be well prepared.
Yeah, it looked like you had a really nice group, diverse playing styles, and everybody was there really high level.
Yeah, honestly, we had really good trainings, and accommodation in INSEP is great as well. So we did this because last year we did the same strategy to prepare Olympics. Went 1 week before in Paris, and it went well. So we wanted to do it again, and it went well again. So it's nice to when you feel that you're preparing well so big and important tournament.
How was the mood in those last few days before the tournament started?
I think it was we were not so much feeling that World Championship was coming because it's been already like 4 weeks of full training, and at the end it was just we were playing games, sets, and we had a good group. So we were with a lot of different countries, and it was just sharing good moments on court and enjoying playing some games as well, and that was nice. And at the end also our team from Team Popov came as well, and I think we had there was a good management and organization and good also partnership with the federation that they could come with us as well.
So when the tournament then started, how did you feel physically? Did you feel like in a really good shape, or was it like, what was your state and what was your expectations directly before it started?
I felt great, especially last week on training, so that was also good. First match and second match, physically it was pretty good. Just tough to get with the conditions of the hole, which were a bit crazy yesterday as well, but difficult to adapt. And I think we can see a lot of matches and players struggling at this World Championship. But at the end, it's also part of the game. And I mean, from my side, physically wise and the other stuff, it was I was prepared. I think well prepared.
And then, how was it going out there and playing your first singles match in that arena? I mean, you've played their doubles last year. Oh no, you played the French Open, right?
I played also French Open against Shi Yuqi as well.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, first round.
How was that back then?
It was a good match, but he kicked my ass. I think it was something maybe 13 and 15 something. So point-wise, it was not so close, but the rallies were very close. He was just a way better player, and I don't think I had also this level that I have today like 1 year and a half ago, because it was in March, I think, French Open last year. So yeah.
But I think, I mean, we also had a lot to cover with all the German matches going on that we were covering here for the federation. But from what I saw, I think that you kind of improved every match a little bit.
You mean during the World Championship?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here.
I think first match against the guy from Macau, China. I think he was really playing well, and it was nice to play him because you get to feel the conditions, because he was playing a good level, and you get to have good rhythm, good pace, and I think that also prepared me well for the next match against NG Kalong, which was also a better match. Not still the match I would like to play, but it was a good match, and at the end, that was also part of the World Championship. Playing with some pressure, being at home, and I think it was good to manage to win in 2 sets both matches.
When you go on court for the first one, and okay, we've trained for this for many weeks, had for years probably, and then you have your first match, home crowd, high expectations on you and you are the clear favorite on paper to win this match. Do you think about that when those matches start, or is there any tension when you go out there, or is it just okay, let's play now?
I think I'm pretty lucky to when I go on the stadium like that at home, I'm just so excited, and when the crowd is cheering, it just motivates so much. And of course, there's a pressure and on every tournament, even though sometimes you're not playing at home soil, you also have some pressure. But I feel it like there's so much more advantage to have this like good pressure, and that motivates you, and to really put you into this zone that you really want it, and that's when you perform, I think, the best as well. And I think it was a really good pressure that I had, and the atmosphere was great in pushing me, and I think we saw with all French players playing well as well and winning those first matches, and that was great.
So you win your first round, you win your second round, and you also play the doubles.
Yeah.
We've talked about that a lot, but how was that? How did that work this week?
We had a pretty decent first match against the boys from Australia. I think it was a nice match, court one again. Getting also ready for the next rounds because, as I said, conditions were a bit tricky. But it was a good first round, and then second round against the Malaysians, Manenkai. It was, I think, good match. But we could see from both pairs, from us and the Malaysians, some easy mistakes. It was also their first match, I think, in the arena because they were seeded. And it was pretty close. We had also a lead at the third set, 16-11, I think, up. That's very sad that we couldn't close it. I think it would have been a really great performance from us at home. But at the end, they also played very well and made it difficult for us,
But when you lost that doubles match, you and your brother both had next round of singles coming up. So I guess in that situation, do you then think a lot about this doubles when you go off court? Obviously, right after the match you do. But then in the evening, for example, do you still like reflect on it and be like, oh fuck, we lost that? Or are you already into, okay, but tomorrow is singles and focus on that?
I think I was more into, fuck, we lost the doubles. We had our chances. We had the opportunity, and it's not every time you get to play at home. And you kind of want to give that to the public as well, to have good performances, to just perform. And I think we could have done it, and that's very sad. But next day when you wake up, you have another match, and now you're just 100% focused on singles.
Yeah. And then this singles match is also a really tough match that was coming up next. Round of 16.
Yes.
Shi Yuqi, number 1 seed. How did you... Like, what was your... Again, repeating, what was your expectation going into this one? Because obviously you said last time you played him in that arena, he was, like, just far away. But this time you had a really good run in singles in the last few weeks and months. What was your expectation there?
I was quite confident that I could have like give him at least a good battle, a good fight on court, and I think I did well, and we really were prepared as well physically to keep the intensity for at least 3 games on those matches, and do it in a few days in a row as well. And I think yesterday was at the end about details and tactics and momentums at some points, and I think it was just a great match. And honestly, after the match, it was just about, like, when we talked with my dad, it was like, yeah, at this point you like could have done this and this. It was like a really chase-mate play match, and you know. Also, atmosphere was amazing during the match. I think they pushed me a lot, the public, first set, because I was being down, I think, for 2 or 3 points after 11. And then at the end, I just go and grab the first set very close. And that was really amazing. And then second game was a bit struggling because he played also a bit more relaxed and showing us again his level of world number 1, I would say, adapting well to the conditions. And then the third game was another game again, another tactics, and it's also great to play those matches because I think you learn a lot how to manage the match, how to adapt, how to react about the opponent, and I think there was a good demonstration from Shi Yuqi of changing those things during the match, and yeah, I feel very sad again because. I could have done it again, and it was again a really nice opportunity, like the doubles, and it was world number 1, so it would have mean a lot for me, for the French people, and it could have been also if Alex won a quarterfinal, like full French quarterfinal. So
Yes, true.
it was it's tough, but at the end it's also sport. Sometimes it's about 2-3 points, and maybe next time it will be me that will win, just like 1 or 2 points away, and yeah, you have to accept it and move on.
You played this first game, and then, as you said, you were like always trailing a little bit, and in the end you take it. Arena goes absolutely crazy. We were sitting up there watching from the like
That's
underneath the roof, and like it was like this atmosphere was just totally crazy. And then you switched sides. How tough was it to play on the other side? Because we felt like, also just from the outside, it looked like everybody was struggling a little bit on one side of the court.
Well, it was strange because the first Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, there was a good side and the bad side, but it was the exact opposite. So yesterday, the good side became the bad side.
How does this happen?
Honestly, I don't know. And maybe there are also more people in the arena, so maybe they turn like the aircon maybe higher or differently, or I don't know how many. I don't know how the system works here. But at the end, I knew that my first 2 matches in singles, you had a side that was pretty fast, so lifting was difficult, but still okay, and you just have to be careful. And the other side, you could lift very easily because the shuttle was just going back to you, so you could really push and move the opponent. But yesterday it was the exact opposite. Like one side, you couldn't lift. When you lift, it's way too short, or when the drift doesn't come to you, then it goes out. So that was a bit strange. So I think that's also why at the end of first set, when I took more the net and he was lifting, then I won, because then I also won the battle of the net in the first set, and then he was struggling to lift, and then I won with some attacks. And then second and end of third game, he was also on the good side, and also that is making a huge difference, I would say. But at the end, it's also about how he adapts from playing from the bad side against me, and I think he adapted well to not give me any easy points or opportunities. And when I was playing on the bad side, I didn't manage that well, and at the end, it's just about 3 points.
Yeah. Let's jump to the end of the third, because obviously that was the crunch time.
Yes.
And it's a really tight game. I think it's, I don't know, was it 16-17 or 16 all when you get this service called?
16-0, yeah. I just serve a flick. 6-0 was it? Yeah.
Yeah. And what was the call on that one?
Double gesture, like double movement.
So it says you do like
2 movements to serve.
Or were you going back, or was it like stopping and then going again?
I think it was about going back because I don't stop my racket during the movement, so that's also why I was surprised, because I flicked a lot during my match and none of my serve were called a fault. So at the end, 6-0 third game, I was a bit surprised and also a bit, under pressure, emotions, a bit
Obviously,
angry,
yeah,
of
yeah.
course, but didn't want
Breaks the
to.
rhythm, right? Also.
Yeah, but at the same time, you don't want to get out of the match because, you're like, okay, 17-16, and you still can make it. So, but at the end, you also want explanation, and also I said to him like 2 movements, but maybe I didn't start my movement yet to the service, and it's. Maybe he was thinking about 2 movements, but it was only 1. So, but at the end, he cannot undo as well. So there's
still no video ref on that.
So it's difficult to mentally to know that you can know nothing about it, but you want explanation, and
that's also what you said before, that those situations when you feel it's unfair and you argue a lot with the umpire.
Yeah. It feels unfair, but also maybe it was a fault as well, because I didn't watch the review of my serve as well. So maybe it was also the right call from the umpire. So, and I think I also well managed that I didn't get angry or anything. I just wanted an explanation, and I wanted to go next point.
We've seen you argue way more with the before.
Yeah.
So that was
I have to work a lot on myself about that.
But that was okay. I think asking in that moment was totally, everybody would have done that.
And also I think there was a good also decision, like also managing from the umpire, because not the service judge but the umpire, because when I went to the umpire, I just asked, can I go and ask the service judge to explain to me why it's fault, and he just said yes, it's the first time, because usually they're like, no, we just play.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And I was like, okay, that's great. And also I think that also helped me to just having this kind of I would say not bad atmosphere of umpiring, to not have a conflict, but to really like show that
get an explanation,
exactly, and to be like your mind to be then clear, and both umpires, then it was a good managing from both umpires.
Yeah. And then you stay in the game, then it's 18-all. Also really huge rally. Yeah,
18-0 and 19-18, 2 rallies, very, very crazy 50-50 rally. And I think he just played better at the net again. And
at 18-all, you have this, like, he attacks, and we were already like, okay, you cannot play that back. Then you do a crazy dive to your left side, I guess. Somehow bring it back. He has to lift. Yeah. And then we saw that you just wanted to go for it, like.
Yeah, I saw an opportunity, but maybe I was also too impatient. I had to be a bit more patient, and it's about details, maybe if I just put it back on court and we start a rally again 50-50, then you never know again. But
I don't know if we can play this rally, but then you had this dive and then you smashed it into the net. So
yes.
People know, because I don't know if we're allowed to replay.
Yeah, so that was also crucial points. And then 19-18, I think I dived also twice and tried to get back crazy shots. At the end, he's just too solid on this rally and didn't shake and just won. And after I had to the line judge had to mop.
Yeah, that was taking a long time.
Yes, because I think I dived twice in the same area, and it was really wet. And even though the line judge was moping like she could and doing well, like you couldn't see any like changing of colors or something. But when you put your foot, it was just
slippery.
Yeah. So I just asked if she could do it again. But at the end, I think the mop
was too wet.
Yeah, so that's why I took my toe as well. Yeah. But also then it also took my mind off a bit. Yeah. And then this return in the net, I was like,
yeah, it was
so bad.
Service return to the net, right?
Yeah, so bad.
Yeah, those are I think. Did you if you have those situations and you feel like, fuck, it's just a simple return, get
Yes.
into the rally, but obviously
But at the
it's
end,
so difficult.
You cannot do just a simple return,
No,
because
obviously.
then
Sorry,
you're also getting destroyed by Shi Yuqi. But yeah, I think I tried to be too much precise and yeah.
Yeah, and then also afterwards, Alex lost. Your brother also lost. So not. How was the mood yesterday in the French team?
Yeah, it was really bad. I mean, singles part, it was a really black day. My brother and I could have done it. Alex was also leading first game against the Chinese. But the Chinese is also in a really good shape as well. I think France was really hoping for us to go for it, and 3-man singles seeded, 3-man singles in the last 16, and 3 chances to go to quarterfinal. Maybe 1 chance to have French against French in quarterfinal, and then everything stops. The adventure stops. So it was not so bad. Like, it was not a good mood yesterday evening, but yeah, we still got our chance to get a medal with Thommy and Christo in the mix.
Yeah.
So yeah, everyone today in France is behind them, and yeah, just let's get this medal, and I hope we will get it at home.
Yeah. Oh, it's so tough. And it's actually, it's a huge thing that you are sitting here talking about it with us and sharing this to the whole audience and everybody listening. Because obviously yesterday after your match, Kirsty was also still there. So I thought like, okay, maybe we can record a podcast together. But I also know that the last thing you want to do in that moment is sit down and do a podcast.
Also, yeah.
So I feel like I kind of feel like super bad asking. But on the other hand, I'm like, yeah, but it would be so cool for everybody listening. So
I
it's like,
understand
I'm always like, how far what can I ask? And it's like, But yeah, thanks that you made it happen today.
No worries.
And I think we'll also leave it with that for today.
Okay.
Little recap of your World Championships. Obviously today probably not the best feeling, but overall I think if you see the bigger picture.
Yeah, I think it was a good match against Shi Yuqi and Jikalong, and also first round. And I kind of felt that I could have played better because I was really struggling with the conditions. But at the end, I just also managed to almost got the win against world number 1.
Yes.
So also I took what's positive on it, and also, kind of like give you confidence, and also kind of, now that I'm also top 10 in the ranking, kind of give you like confidence that you really got your place in there, and that when you're playing well, then you can really beat them. So yeah, let's take what's positive and try to make learn from it, and to go to Hong Kong and China Masters with a positive mind.
Yes. So I mean, if you compare the match, as I said, like to the 1.5 years ago, complete different game.
Yeah.
And shows the progress. Maybe the Olympics and the World Championships in Paris came a little too early, like 1 or 2 years.
Yeah, maybe, but also normally I was not playing World Championship as well. I was got from the reserve list, so I could have missed this experience being top 10, because I would have been nevertheless top 10, but I didn't have to play normally.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's say it was bonus, but still sad.
Yeah, sure. We will for sure see many more World Championships with you out there, and if you continue that journey that you're on right now, everything's possible.
I hope. Yeah.
Perfect. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Christo, thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure. We now go to the arena and watch Tom and Delphine play.
Yes, let's go, and thanks for listening to us.
And maybe we can get a French medal in mixed doubles.
Let's go.
Thanks, guys. Bye-bye. Thanks, man.
Nice.
Really good.
Thank you.